And we have Bananas in chat from Ultimate Badass Andy Hugsha, I Love Cats, Birdie, Tigo, Rita, Roman Empire II, Humbly B, Spangleboot, Big Ha, Schwatum Firm, DJ Eccles, and Emma Lou Didu says, I love it when I work from home and I can catch a stream. Awesome. Awesome. Hey, I'll work from home. Obviously. Or maybe not obviously. I don't know. Jeez. It's what it is. Let's log in. Let's play. Playing some more. Bananagrams, says Dr. Anvil. So welcome everyone to another stream. It's been an alright day. It's been an alright day. Doing a stream today. Not doing one tomorrow. Probably doing one Friday. That's kind of the current plan. Also got the game sound here muted. While we listen to a little bit of the Lord Leviticus. Again, just that's all we're going to listen to today, I'm sorry. We're going to listen to this album over and over again. So, Apejez Koning, 12, is here, resubscribed for 2 months in a row, saying hi, dude. Hey, buddy, thank you for your resubscribe, man. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream we're doing over here. They need water, they said. They said they needed water. Right, let's get right back into it. Cool. This was a lot of fun yesterday, wasn't it? Oh yes, it was. We never piped up this area. That's almost perfect. That we'll probably get away with that, you know. We'll probably get away with it. So yeah, in the last stream was our second day in this city. We did a lot of expansion, and we're continuing just to rapidly expand. We are getting some traffic problems over here, so we're due a redesign at this spot. Now here's the thing. When they go straight over, I'd rather than be in the other lane. Maybe this road here is helping a lot. I mean, yeah, there's stuff for using it. Cool. That's real good. I also had this idea that maybe making the first few streets two-way might help. There's a lot of traffic coming out of this area. And it knows where it's going. So here's the deal. We're actually going to change up the road here. Alright, bear with me. So if we make it go that way, okay, then not as much cross traffic, I think, is what I'm thinking of. So let's go back to that system, but now let's put our... Actually, I'm starting to think immediately that this was a bad idea. Nope. Whatever I was thinking of, it just didn't make sense all of a sudden. WMM Spencer says, X, still using the same mods as yesterday, or did you install any more? I'm using the same ones as yesterday. I've had one bookmarked that Spangle sent me that I was going to check out, and then I just completely forgot about it, and didn't get the opportunity to do so. Not enough educated workers, they said. We're without power, they said. Hang on, we have this sound on as well. That's terrible. There we go. Wow. That was bad. Bear with you. I'm scared of bears, says I Love Cats. I apologise if that upset you. To all the bear scaredy people out there. We really need to unlock... Oh, we have unlocked some new power. Hydro power, you say? Should we get some hydro power action? So what's the upkeep? 3,200. These things are 80 each, but I guess you'd want a whole bunch of them. So... where's the best place to put this? What if we were to build a mega dam over here? Or a dam there? I don't know how dams work, you know. I don't know where the best spot to put them is. Maybe we'll try across this ridge, because two rivers converge. There's got to be a good place to have some power. Spangleboost says, good. The thing I sent you was a troll that would corrupt your game. Giggles. Really? That's terrible. Well, good thing we didn't do that then. You should have sent me a second tweet to let me know, Spangle. It could have all been over. I Love Cats is here throwing some bits at me saying, cheer, I'm not here today. I'm trying to design my office. Ah, Cats. Doing a cheer, throwing bits at me. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I got you. Not really here. Oh, you also asleep? Are you also asleep, Cats? How you doing cheers and bits if you're not even here? Jeez, I get it. I'm only messing around. Thanks so much for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this live stream, having a good time. Hanging out with us. It only costs 6,000. It's super cheap. It is super duper cheapio. Right. Now that we have this land here, we can of course expand this residential area. That'll be interesting. We can build a dam then. Let's get this hydro power plant action thing going on. So where do we want to build it? Across the widest bit? Let's go from about here to there. Ooh, very steep on that side. So let's try... Oh, it actually really doesn't like that, does it? Well, I didn't know that would be a problem. Ha, but we can do that. And that looks pretty swell. It looks pretty swell, doesn't it? How much power it will produce, no one knows. I Live Cats, thank you for the support, man. XX Digital Monk is also throwing bits at me, saying, cheer, outdoing cats just for some fun. You've been outbitted. It's like being outbidded at an auction, except it's with bits. You've been outbitted. That is actually a bit wonky looking. Let's demolish it. Yeah, I just put a lot of money into that, didn't I? And it looked wonky. Okay, that looks a little better lined up. And that I am happy with. Cool. So now let's get a road connecting to this area here. I think what we'll also do is... Well, actually, there's not going to be a lot of room for it, but I was thinking like a road. A service road that runs down the side here. Let's start off with a simple connection for now. Oh, my game has been paused this entire time. We're just going to drag that out from... Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Nice. There we go. This thing provides power. So now we've got to connect that power. Am I still using the road tool? I am. So we go from here down to there. Okay, now... Oh! Jeez! Hang on a second. It's flooding. Surely it shouldn't flood. Peeps! What's going on? Why we got flooding? Operating normally, apparently. So it's outputting 128. But why is it also flooding? What happens if I turn it off? Where is this water going to go? It looks like there's a bit of a trench there. Okay, it's unflooding now. Huh, maybe that was because it wasn't connected to the grid. I had nowhere to send the power. Lobozo is here, resubscribing for 18 months in a row. That's 2 Twitch babies saying it's Twitch twins. Well, they wouldn't be twins because they're 9 months apart. I'm messing with you though. Spangle says it wasn't actually a world corrupt troll, whatever it was. Anyway, school's out. Woo! School's out at this time of year. I guess it probably is getting close to that. Thank you for the support, buddy. Appreciate it. Spangle, stop trolling me. Spangle says, geez, you really think I would send you something to corrupt your game? I'm a lovely person. You behead people. You behead people. I thought what you said was that it turned out that the thing... Ooh. We might have a little bit of problem here if this thing stops sucking up the water. I thought, Spangle, what you were saying is that it was actually a bad thing and you thought it was a good thing. I wasn't implying that you'd intentionally do that. Wow, this area here is just disgusting. There's like a big wave of water coming down here, look. It's like a big mass of it. So now that it's gone through, the trench at the river here is a little bit lower. Because I'm pretty sure a moment ago we couldn't see all of this. So we could build some roads there, some roads that desperately depend on this thing staying running. So our electricity availability has gone up big time. I thought this thing would produce a lot more power, to be fair. So what we'll start off by doing is putting the budget back down to normal. And then let's check water in the city. Water seems to be okay still. So I Love Cats is here throwing some more bits, saying no one can outdo me, and you can always assume I'm asleep. And with my butt in the fridge. Oh yeah, the old butt in the fridge. And playing music, and meowing. Wow, I'm so predictable. Cats, always playing guitar, always meowing, always sleeping, always somewhere else. You are pretty predictable. Oh, I appreciate it, Cats. Thank you as always for the support, man. You reminded me of something. When I read fridge in the butt. Fridge in the butt? No. Butt in the fridge. Jeez, that would be painful. Butt in the fridge. What did that remind me of? I can't even remember now. Jeez. Look. What is that? It's like a tidal wave. And what are these things? Those are the ones that dump, right? They're dumping sludge. And it's like a tidal wave. Ooh. It kind of looks like another big wave's going through now. Maybe it'll just take time for this thing to settle. Either way, what is it that we want to do now in this area? These lot want power so that their buildings stop burning down. Maybe we could wait for that grid. Actually, let's just do the bit behind it. So, large amounts of industrial demand. Should we try offices? Wasn't that what we were going to do? Offices. Spangle Boost says, I gotta go, but be back laters. Have fun. Stream while I am gone. I'll have fun while you're gone, Spangle. I'll have more fun while you're gone. No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. How about this area over here, our cycle town, is going to be university and shopping. Shopping? Blah, 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 blah. University and something else. I don't know. Digital Monk XX is here with some cheers and bits in my ears, saying I can try, but I doubt I can keep it up for too long. So I'm giving it all I've got, says Digital Monk. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Don't spend all your bits on me though. Save some of your bits to throw at someone else. You know, I'm encouraging you to throw your bits at someone else. It doesn't sound right out of context, does it? So we want to expand. We know what we want to expand. Hey, it really does look like we fixed the traffic there, so that's awesome. So in this area, what I would like to do is mix higher education and offices. And I believe the offices won't create the sort of link you have between industry and commercial. So how about we do like I said last time, and we try and plan things out a little bit so that it looks more interesting than just gridded stuff like this. I find the grid looks more interesting when you start to build little roads and fill in the gaps around the outside. Let's try and do something entirely different from the get-go here. So this, what type of road are we working with? Oh, what one's that as well? Large avenue with grass. Monorail! Oh, we got to do the monorail. Peeps, we got to do the monorail. Can we do the monorail, please? Didn't you turn off the dam, says Poison Streams. I didn't turn it off. No, 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 no. We turned it on, if anything. Can we please make a monorail? Please, people. I need permission to make a monorail. I reckon what we'll do is we'll demolish that, and then this is where the road starts. It's Monorail City, and it looks so pretty. Alright, excuse me, I'm getting a little bit excited here. Hang on. So where's my cycle route? I reckon the cycle route should be the one that goes through this area, and the monorail is the one that goes around it. Make a monorail with 2 rails. Oh wait, says Fluttershy Days. I think it's a 2-way monorail. It's a double rail. I don't know. That's a good point. It does have 2 rails. I think what I'd like to do here is start moving the grid on a different angle. I'm not sure how to go about that. Let's actually demolish everything. I know you're thinking, what, Suma, you mad? Let's start our own grid going like this, sort of parallel to the coast, right? So that's like the main highway right there. Then going around it, we will have... I'd like you to be parallel with that one. Sweet. And then like so. Now on this side, we can afford to make the grid much larger. I say much larger, maybe just one bit larger. Oh, jeez. Oh, can I get on the line? I saw it. Yes, it's on the line. Sweet. That was tricky, folks. That was tricky trying to place it on that line. But I powered through. We got Digital Monk throwing more bits at me, saying, X, I love your content. You're the only person I follow on Twitch. So I have no one else to throw bits at. Try not to get hit in the head. I'm ducking, I'm dodging, I'm weaving. I'm dodging those bits, man. I'm dodging them, I tell ya. Oh, thank you so much for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I just had the craziest idea pop up in my head. And do you know what happens, peeps? Whenever you get crazy ideas, right? You know, don't question the crazy ideas. Go with them. That's some life advice. Okay? Definitely nothing bad's going to happen to you if you go with every crazy thought that ever pops into your head. So that's what we're going to do right now. This thought is so crazy, you're going to be saying, Asuma, you cray cray. What are you doing? That's a strange idea. We're going to now go diagonal like this. And this road... Oh, you're crushing my hopes and dreams. Let's then demolish. No, press the wrong button. Let's do that. Okay, let's stop doing that. Skywatch _ has resubscribed for 3 months in a row. Skywatch, thanks so much for the support, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying what we're up to here. Random 4C says monorail, monorail, monorail. It's a monorail. Yeah, what we're doing here is going to be pretty crazy, but it's going to be fun just to take an idea and see where it goes. So what we'll do different on this side... And we got more noises in my ear! Jeez, I can't keep up! I need to do that, and then... No, wait. That's not how we did it before. Oh dear. Oh dear, I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting. I think it'd be good if you could prompt this thing. Like you could say, hey, I want to do a this angle turn right about now. Yeah, maybe I should smooth that out as well. That might be kind of easy to do with our new mods. So now we are looking at the wrong roads. So now we're going to go from here to here. Now here's where things get cray-cray. You remember X telling you about how cray-cray his ideas are? Before we get too cray-cray, let's connect. Now that's slightly troubling that those don't want to connect at all, really. Or we could do that. And with that one coming directly down into this space, it's not quite, but that's... Oh, it's kind of perfect. This is going to look very interesting, peeps. You bear with me. Figure 8 monorails, says Tush Bluey. Yes, figure 8 monorail. What a cool idea, right? I Love Cats is here with the bits, doing cheers, throwing things at me, saying, that cheeky monkey, thinking he can do that. Pfft. That cheeky monkey, eh? I wouldn't call him a cheeky monkey at all. He's a digital monkey. Or actually, he's a digital monk. I forget. No, he's a digital monk. So if that were over like by 1 fraction, it would be perfect. But let's not try and go for perfectionism all the time. I've just pressed print screen. That is the wrong button. I was supposed to press page up. Let's go up 5. 6. 6 will be very high. Wow. Let's go down by 6. Now, how big was that section, though? Because that was like more than 1, wasn't it? Let's quickly do... Yeah, it's 1.5. So we want to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bam, it touches the ground again. But it's not a monorail! I've messed up! Oh dear, I've done it all wrong. Oh no. It kind of looked funky for a second, but then it got thick. Oh man, that's interesting. That is interesting. We're going to put some interesting buildings in this area as well. I like the look of this. Who likes the look of this? I like the look of this. Jeez, I'm getting too excited. X, so you got your cup of tea, says Big Hard. Not today, my man, not today. Let's keep the game running as well, actually. Let's just let the city earn some cash for us, you know. Because we're spending a lot of money on this new infrastructure. Oh, I sound so important all of a sudden. Also, let's not make this a perfect figure 8. Let's make this... kind of like an odd-shaped figure 8. Let's just see where it goes for now. So we're going to take this road... Extend it like that. So now it's over reached that bit. That's cool. What do I want to do next? I kind of want to go on that angle. Oh look, it's actually got the degrees written there. And if I knew exactly what degree, is it 130 or is it 145? So that's 90. That's 180. So half of 90 is 45. It would be 135. So if I use that tool, I believe that is the perfect turn that I'm looking for. Huh. Right, so then we'll go across like this a couple of blocks, and then we'll do another 135. Very good, very good. Oh, I'm glad I spotted that. It's an X-about. X-roundabout, says Roro. It is an X-about. If I made it one way, it would be. We're going to make it a two-way road, though. Professor Dr. Pug is here, resubscribed for 8 months in a row, saying, Asuma, you cray-cray. Now, a moment ago, I did say something about calling Asuma cray-cray, and I can't even remember what I said, so that probably means I am a little bit cray-cray. I appreciate it, buddy. I hope you're enjoying today's stream, having a good time, hanging out with us. This project, this new area that we're creating is going to be fab. It's going to be fab, I'll tell you. Okay, so that road is going to come straight down there and meet just over to the side a little bit. Let's add a half section, and then let's do a 135. Bam. Let's make that 3 sections like the last one. Then we're going to do another 130. Now, here's the thing. Actually, no, it's not the thing. Okay, let's come back a little bit. 135. So this is probably going to get a little bit rough. Oh no. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. There is actually a little bit of a split there. Let's do that one again. Put the split on the other side. So how about that? That's a very interesting shape for this area. Now what we're going to do is start extending our cycle roads. Cycle road's going to go all the way through this, all the way to the other side and beyond. Okay, because there'll be more of the city up here. This is like Student City that we're going to build here. It's all about the best education. It's going to be high density. It's going to have offices. It's going to be the metropolis. I'll pretend I know what that is of the future. Yeah, it's one of those things. Now look at how that just happens to line up with this bit here. That's kind of cool, right? Then this road can go way out and extend into some other stuff that we got going on. So that's cool. Now what I want to do is put in some roads that help us grid out these areas a little bit more. Oh, but you had a hexagon thing going on, says Nathanan. Well, we did. I mean, I kind of want to avoid having these pure shapes of like... Oh, it's a fish. A goldfish, says Hecro Dragon. It's definitely a fish, isn't it? Oh, and do you know what I said we would do? I said we would touch up these. Here's something to note. That isn't the same as this one here at all. But we'll make these corners nice and organic. So if we cancel this and use the move tool, I think what we can do is sort of... maybe I've got to press that key. That hasn't actually looked very good. Maybe that one we'll leave alone. Maybe we can get away with that, but this here is just a bit much. So I think what we'll try and do... That looks a little bit more reasonable. Ooh, now that kind of looks alright. I think that there might lead a little tuck. Okay, that sort of looks pretty good now. I think I'm happy with all of that. Man, this is going to be fascinating. You are cray. Crayon, says Jane. I'm crayon. I'm crayon, peeps. Alright, so let's go have a look at our grids. Where are we not reaching very much? Okay, time to take the roads down to... Let's see. Maybe we get some trees in this area. We could easily waste a lot of space if we don't do this right, is what I'm thinking. Do I want it to connect with that road there? I probably do if I want the traffic in this place to work out well. Okay, I'm starting to formulate an idea in my head. Now, whenever you use the term swastika, there's usually something quite bad people like to go on about, okay? Okay, before the swastika was a bad thing, it used to be a symbol of peace, if I am not mistaken. And what I'm going to do here has nothing to do with anything of that. It's just, you'll know what I mean when you see it, okay? You'll know what I mean when you see it. So this one's going to go down in this direction. There's probably another way to describe what we're doing here. Okay, that's pretty much it. From one side to the other, good. Then the next one across will go to there. Alright. So each one goes the other way from the one before it. Gotta say, it doesn't look that pretty though, does it? Doesn't look that pretty. Don't destroy forests, save the trees, says Roman Empire II. I'm tree crazy, me. Don't you worry about it. Oh, these roads are pretty imperfect when you start start building them, you can see the way they line up that because we did it with that number that it displays to us, that probably wasn't putting it on the perfect grid, you know. So you live and you learn. Maybe you can't rely on that. That kind of doing it by eye thing, right? You'll go all the way across. This one will be fussy. That's what it'll be. It'll be very fussy. How about that little bit in the middle? That's all I want. No. No. Oh. Oh. Wait. You're making me angry. You're making me angry. Okay, just that little one. Just that little one right. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, how's that? How's that for this place? Here's what we're also going to do. We're going to build some cycle tracks. Because students love to cycle, don't they? We can make them like twice as wide as well for fun. It wants me to sort of put it in the middle. Is that going to work? Is that connected on either side? It is. Okay then. You're not going to let me snap to the middle this time though, are you? And now it don't want to know. Maybe that'll do. Maybe the lines will just go across those two roads. So, from there to there. And again. Alright, and then after this, we can start planning some of the municipal buildings. Is that how we say it now? Jeez, it just wants to be awkward all the time, doesn't it? Just wants to be awkward. Right. There we go. Finally, we have our paths kind of figured out. Next, there is a place the button that turns all the guidance on and off on the keyboard. Ah, yeah, it does actually. This stuff down here, I just forget about it. It's a pain in the bum. So, as well as roads on the inside, we do want roads on the outside as well. So let's come back to these ones, and let's start a little bit of a grid. Over on this side, this will not quite be what you expect it to be, maybe. Let's destroy that bit. Well, it was fine a second ago. It was absolutely fine a second ago. Jeez. Maybe like that. Ha! That's what I'm looking for. That is precisely what I'm looking for. We'll actually have that come and connect up there. So a little outside road area. That's cool. In this space, I think we'll have... I think we'll have... Yeah, this bit's going to be interesting. Let's drag you to there for now. Okay, that's great. Let's get rid of that. And we'll put in a connection. No, I do not want to bulldoze between those two. Nice. So we're making this the heart, right? And then there's more stuff that can come off the sides of these areas. So let's add a double road like that. And I think this street here could have a road that goes as far as there, which apparently puts it up in the air. That was kind of peculiar, you know? That was kind of peculiar. Let's push it down, put it on the ground. Right, so there it decides it wants a little bit of bridge. Well, we'll have that. Adds a little bit of character to the area. So up here, we'll go like that, and then parallel to this. Yeah, all of that looks great. Oh, I'm liking this. This layout's superb. So we've got noises in the ear. Viking DK99 resubscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you for your resubscription, man. And Dr. Prometheus not resubscribing, just subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on me, man. Camo J says, I know this is very controversial, but what that Hitler was... Do I want to read the message? What am I reading here? All right, Camo J. If that was supposed to be funny, I did not pick up on the sarcasm, I guess. Do we want to get heavy? Do we want to get heavy on this stream with some subject matter? Is the question, I guess. Do we want to go there? I'll let y'all decide. Right. Now, I feel like connections are important. Let's have one that goes... Actually, let's do it at this spot here. I don't know why. It feels more appealing. Okay, cool. I feel like there should be a road going through here. Good. And then somewhere over here. And then somewhere over there. And that is a lot of connections. Now, we can continue to expand outwards in the future, but we have created a very interesting looking hub from up above with lots of transport routes, I guess. Nah, says Jimmy. Nah, that's what I feel like today. I feel like, nah, let's just build a city. Let's just have fun building something together. Right, so, again, demand is high. We know, oh, trash has become a problem here. Interesting. I guess we probably will do what we have been doing for a while now and solving the problem by not solving the problem. What's that, by the way? Recycling. And it's, oh, we need an incineration plant for sure. I'm not sure if that sends out trucks to pick up stuff or if it just goes back and forth between the garbage site. I guess we'll soon find out. There go the trucks. They are actually going out. Let's put in a third one and let's set these ones to empty building to another facility. Alright. They need some water. They need some water out at the old incineration plant. That's what they need. Right, let's hope that helps with that problem that's been pestering a large amount of the city by the looks of it while I've been working on our new enterprise area. I feel like this road here just don't look right. That should probably, yeah, come through and then get rid of that. Alright, cool. So, municipalities, is that what they're called? We're gonna have all the best stuff in this area. That's what we're gonna have. I feel like... Should it be in the crossroads that we have all these crazy big buildings that look wonderful and interesting? Yeah, I think that's the place they should be. Alright, so in goes that one. Then the giant fire station for the area. It's not quite as giant, unfortunately. So what about a mega police station? It's not quite as mega. Let's pause the game while we add these. We could put a prison in the middle of this area. Jeez, I'm not so sure about that. A helicopter depot, wow. I guess what we do want in this area is the university, so we can have a community school, institution of creative arts, an alternative to high school, wow. So where's the university? Oh, there it is. I'm being a dum-dum. Being a dum-dum, peeps. We should have space over on this side, right? Oh man, it's just not quite big enough. So it looks like the gap there is slightly bigger than on any other side. This one here it can go on, but we'd have to destroy one of our existing paths. So where does it look better? When it's there? Let's put it on that side. Alright, and let's get that cycle path fixed while we still know about it. Cool, so 2 big old buildings. Man, that looks kind of janky there, doesn't it? But 2 big old buildings. Let's get our fire services in the area to cover the whole place, I hope. So we'll put that one on that side. Police will go on the opposite. Alright, now also in the area we're going to have an institution of creative arts. I just realised we're desperately running out of money. That's kind of not good. X, you need monorail stations. Oh. Well, we'll have to work on that one in a little bit. I wasn't aware of that. So I guess I wanted 2 high schools, right? One at this end, one at the other. Let's go and... For the creative arts, now I can't build... Oh no, I can build it. The high school can go over this end. Okay, and we are dwindling our money supplies. So primary schools, we'll put We'll put 2 in the area to begin with, and we'll put them on the outside of these roads, opposite from one another. And we are literally spending all of our money at the moment, so this has got to be worth it, you know. Alright, so we've got high demand for industry and offices. This might not play out very well. This might not play out very well, because we want to jump straight to offices, was the plan for this place, and now we've just thrown all of our savings at it, basically. Let's resume the game. We are still actually making money. So, I think the plan will be to have offices across the main streets, and the high residential stuff behind them. So we'll start off with a few blocks like that. Let's get the high residential going over on this side. Okay, so they're moving in. We've got to make sure they get power in this area. That's important, of course. And temporarily, it don't want to go over the monorail, peeps. It don't want to go over that monorail. That's not what it wants to do. Alright, and it's connected. Sweet. We need water over here as well. Of course we do. Of course we need water in this area. That makes complete sense. And that is a very expensive pipeline. Right, now some residential demand is coming in as this demand is coming in. That is kind of promising. So, let's not have small stuff in there. Let's keep it big scale. Start bringing the buildings into this area. Right, and that should bring a grid of power. Let's put some residential behind that one. It should bring a grid of power across this way, right? Let's hope so. Camo J says, it was not meant to be funny, it was the idea that if there were no disabled people, then by evolution and natural selection there would be far less people with disabilities. As I said, not the right thing to do, and I agree with all the people that hate him from a scientific point of view. It's understandable. Camo J, what I will say is do the research into the things that are the opposite to the viewpoint you have found yourself in, because with that particular set of science and politics, the science isn't the proof or the reasoning behind what you're thinking. The science is what you can interpret to suit what you're saying, because the nature of natural selection and evolution would actually suggest that it is diversity that is, and a larger gene pool that is creating a stronger chance of survival, because it is not about one particular type of thing being the strongest or best or most resilient. It is about the fact that there is such a diverse amount of different gene pools that the strongest ones to adapt to their environment emerge. So it is very much, that argument that you've put there in chat is very much a interpretation of the science, and I would consider it a distortion of what the science is to do with evolution and, you know, eugenics and all of this stuff. I mean, today ain't the day for talking about that. Maybe in a different day we can talk about it, but like I said, best thing to do when you have an opinion is to go listen to the opposite point of view as well. Try and be rational, try and hear multiple sides of a thing. That's what I do, and you'll find that sometimes the rational and logical thing is, you know, it kind of reveals itself, right? So hopefully you understood that. Camo J says, I can see what you're saying and I shall go take a look at some other points. Very good idea, man. Glad you're open to hearing another point of view. And keep that in mind, that it's the same with things like statistics and science, that sometimes people say the statistics or the science back up what they're trying to say, but it is very easy to take science and statistics and make it fit your narrative. When you go and look at like two sides of a story, you can see how the same information can fit the narrative. So it's really important to like get your head around what the actual science or facts is. Right, now this area will need its share of commercial stuff, right? So let's have some little corner shops and things, and that'll help us connect the grid by the looks of it. Looks like people are travelling to school over here. That's promising. They want to go to the big university. We got a noise in the ear from Jiffy J, number 14, resubscribing for 15 months in a row. So last time it would have been Jiffy J 14 with 14. Awesome stuff. Thank you for your resubscribe, man. I appreciate it ever so much. Emma Lou Didu says, disability does not equal a lower value of quality of life. Do you know, I would have to get my head into thinking about those things and what I would say, because I haven't thought about this in a while. I'm very much more comfortable with talking about something after I've had the time to think things through. So, like, at the moment, science and stuff like that, I'm not really sure what I would say. But coming from a person who is, you know, compassionate for other people's situation or suffering, like, a disability is like something that can happen to anyone. There is this idea that society should be governed by, and I can't remember. It's really irritating that I can't remember the name of it because it's really clever. It's something like I think ignorance is one of the words in it. The cloak of ignorance or something like that. Anyway, it is this idea that perhaps we should treat each other in society and set up society from the perspective of someone who is yet to come into existence, because no one has any choice or control over what race, what sex, what their genetics will be, and you can be born with disabilities and things like that. So if we all take our life situation and then go all the way back to that thing we never had a choice about, which was being born, then you can look at it and go, none of us have had a choice in this, so why don't we make it the best we can for all of us? You can find arguments.
Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
Okay, apparently an earthquake's going to hit the city. Let me finish my point. You can find arguments to the opposite of that, that birthright is a thing, that heritage and culture mean so much more, but I don't buy into any of that. Rules, veil of ignorance, says Mr. Lancelot. That sounds like it. The Veil of Ignorance. Yeah, I really like that one. I really like that. The Veil of Ignorance. And that's how if I were given, you know, control of society, I'd be like, let's try and make it so everyone has equality of opportunity and has, you know, supposedly an equal start in life. So if someone is born with, you know, the shorthand of having some sort of disability to live with, we should all be able to help that person. It's kind of like insurance. Like, if you could take, this is something I heard the other day as well, if you could take a bet with someone, right? You meet someone and you both agree that in the future you will pay for the other person's surgery if one of you has like a brain tumor or something like that, right? And it is a win-win situation for both, because if you pay for the other person's surgery, you don't have it yourself, and that's the idea of taking care of one another. Oh geez, I'm probably butchering this person's really clever point that they put together. Is that looking a little bit low? I can't wait to put the monorail in. It's probably going to clip and crash into it. Anyway, I'm getting off on one. Let's. Oh geez. Oh no, they need water. How long has it been like this for? Wait a minute. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. We need more water. Water pumping station. We're expanding the city. Of course we're going to need more stuff. We should really keep an eye on the metrics. The electricity is good. The trash is not so great. And we can't afford another incineration. So I think what I'll do is I'll put my trucks onto picking up trash. Right. Water should be good over here again. Please be good again. Trash is getting very bad in that area. The water's bad over here as well. Let's pump up that budget. Got to keep making some money. Right, now one of the things I wanted to do over here was set this into a district, this sort of high education district. So let's outline that area. We've also got an incoming earthquake. Oh, is it because I've got the game paused? How long has that been paused for? Okay, the water stuff's going away. Let's click on it. Yeah, sewage treatment's running a little bit low, but those are going away. Sweet. Okay. Oh no! The city be shaking! Oh, it might affect the dam. Okay, the earthquake is over here.
Don't panic and wait for help if you are in the affected area.
Oh my goodness me. Is that going to affect stuff? Oh, have we got fires breaking out? What was that? I saw fire icons. Yeah. Stop driving your truck! Get inside. What are you lot doing? Stop shopping. This is not normal behaviour during an earthquake. Get off that bike. Why is no one falling over? River Plasma Hero, thanks for watching the stream, buddy. Have a great rest of your day. Emilu Didu says, oh noes, oh my days. It seems to have created this trench here. I noticed there's like another thing there. Do we have a big bulge of water heading this way? I believe we do. I believe we may have some after effects to deal with here. Ah, look, there's also this ridge. I'm pretty sure the water like went all the way out here before. Okay, let's keep our eye on this. Actually, we need to keep our eye on lots of things. So they want power and they want water. Of course they will, but they are buildings that we run, so that's okay. So let's work on getting some more offices and stuff in here. But also we're in need of residential now as well. So behind those, we're going to put these big blocks of residential. That's looking good. Let's have another big block like that. Sweet. Sweet, this is looking very good. Let's get more of this going all the way around this area. So this and this. And that look kind of funky. Since that's all messed up, let's just remove that for now. Is there like something there that I can remove that's in the way? Possibly not. Right, so we've got huge demand for this this stuff, so let's get it in here. Alright, we want to have more and more compacted housing going on over here. There's even shirts on X's shop, says Natahana. Are you talking about the merch shop? Yeah, there is shirts and stuff over there. Adobe After Effects, says Sulfurnic. I thought of that as soon as I said it. I thought After Effects. Like the program. Okay, there are no jokes about that. We should have some like student housing over here as well. So let's go have a look at what our policies are for this area. Power usage. Don't even know. Let's have a smoking ban. Smoking don't make much sense, right? Parks and recreation. We should totally have some parks in this area. Education boost. Absolutely. Schools out. What one's that? Okay, that's not what we want. Is there like a scroll? There is a scroll. Educational blimps. No cost. Let's do that one. This is our education area. We want people to learn. We want to make them brain smarts, you know. Hampstap says, X, have you thought of putting in a high density commercial area? This area here was going to be high density commercial. I feel like this area probably needs a little bit of commercial sprinkled here and there. Maybe some of that can be high density. In fact, I feel like this area, maybe we just have like a little one-off block. Just this space right here. It's all high dense, you know. Sounds cool, doesn't it? High dense, y'all. And then we'll put in a little low dense there. Sweet. Can we fit in another block? We can. That's great. Now we need to increase the value of the stuff in this area. And actually I'm going to keep zoning here as well. Let's get a block of houses there. Let's get a block of houses there. I want this to look good. And then maybe a block just there. Cool, and I don't know why... Oh, it's because there's a police station. Right, so let's go to our parks. Do you know what? Unique buildings. We haven't been building these. I think I might take out a loan because we are out of money. We're out of funds. Let's go in and take... let's take that one. Right, and let's look. So, unique buildings. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. What is that? Festival area. It's a statue of wealth. Man, some of this stuff costs a lot of money, right? Am I going to try and build all of this in my city eventually? Electric car factory! Elon Musk up in the game, jeez! Nanotechnology center, wow! This sounds like some cool stuff. Robotics institution. Yeah, don't know when we're going to get to building this stuff. Television station, wow. So we could build a temple complex. That I don't think that would fit into the... Oh god, it's big. There's also a stadium. Oh wow, I'd love to have that in here. So we're going to have to go for some traditional parks. Vertical farm, interesting. That's from the other game that we played. That's totally from that Surviving Mars game. We survived Mars. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We never finished playing. Right, so something with low upkeep would be nice. 32. Plaza with trees. It's not terribly big. We could probably fit them. I think we'll fit them in this, behind this first row of housing. So we'll have a plaza here. Then over on this side, somewhere around this space. Okay, I think I'm actually going to put you on that side. Alright, then one of these spots. Bam. And then we've kind of filled this one in a little bit already, so it will go right there. So we're making the area nice and green and happy for the people living here. Tsunami! Tsunami, says Roman Empire. What? Oh yeah, we had that big bulge over here, didn't we? It looks like it's making its way down. Oh. Oh, it's doing some flooding here, though. Luckily, I think we're going to be okay. SpaceX is actually Space Asuma, says Connor Q. You figured it out, Connor. You figured it out. I am Dusters. Remember the 4x1 parks used to use all the time? Oh, yeah. I see. They're not in the game for me right now. We're playing this much more vanilla at the moment. Alright. Traffic's looking okay-ish in various places. This area's starting to get some whatnot going on. So where's this monorail stuff at? Cable car. Wow, cable car, monorail. Monorail station. Monorail station with road. Oh, so can I make my monorail track come off? Huh. Wow, so can it peel off like here? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So we could end up connecting this to other parts of the city and do all kinds of stuff. So when we had the road go over like here, we could have had the monorail go up and over, but I like that road. So when it comes to adding a station, I can't just plop it onto a track. That's kind of problematic, really. I guess that means we've got to figure that one out sooner than later. So the places we're probably going to put the stations are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So if it were to go here, this area is getting a little bit built up. It's kind of a problem. Alright. I don't think we're ready to do this. It's going to cost us 15,000 several times. Actually, we can probably afford it. Let's get it going. We want to get it going. Okay, now when I demolish, I want to demolish, you know. Okay, that'll do. Let's go build the station. There is monorail station with road. 20,000 it costs now. That's kind of awkward. So let's go to our monorail road. Let's drag it out a fraction and see how it feels about that. Right, ain't that strange? Ain't that strange? Huh, why does it want to be at an awkward angle like that? Maybe we can use the move it tool here. Or maybe we can't. Now I want to rotate it is the thing. Is there options for this? I think there is. Options. Move it. Rotate. Control right arrow, control left arrow. It's going to rotate it around its central point. It's a little bit on the painful side, that. But we can just about make it work, alright? That mod, A+. A+ is that mod. It's also created a bit of a raised up thing here, which is not actually what I want. Can I use the move it tool to now... Let's unselect that. I don't want to select the tree. No, I do not want to select you. Can I move it? We tried this before, haven't we? Maybe it is what it is. We'll just leave it alone. Alright, because we tried doing the up and down stuff. It didn't work out very well. So, let's go and build up this area some more again. We're going to put this stuff over the front. And then we're going to have this stuff behind it. And we are in demand of both of these things, which is great. And that'll bring the power down to the station. A little bit of low density commercial here and there, why not? Alright, looking good. John Blokey says, are you going to be playing Fullcraft 3 or not? I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm going to find out about it. Day 37. Mayor still hasn't fixed the water problem. We're looking for other places to live, but no luck. I have the wife getting more bottled water for bathing. Someone please help. Are they having a water problem in the city? Oh, there might. Oh, there's someone died in the park. No one's ever going to get to that park to get them out of there, unfortunately. Everything kind of looks good in the city. Let's do a little run over. Lots of power. Tons of water available, but not sewage. Garbage is doing okay. Health is great. Fire could be better. Crime's low. Education should be good. University is looking excellent there. Cool. So now we've got to get peeps on the public transport. Oh, we're running out of water. You just told me the water was good. Oh, it's because I haven't put in a pipe. Right, I see. I see how it is. Saying I'm bad at building pipes. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. Very good. Very good in that hood. In that neighbourhood, literally. It's good for that neighbourhood. Alright, the water problems should all be over now. Shouldn't they? That's right, they are. Go away, little bubbles. There is another policy that I'm interested in for high-tech housing. Maybe we haven't unlocked that yet. Let's go have a look. Was there... Ah, look. Right. I think we should raise some taxes here. So, tax relief for offices. Oh, no, 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 no. We want to tax them. This might be bad, though, so we should keep our eye on it. But we could do something like this as well. Perks of small business. So that's commercial. High-tech housing. That's the one that I'm looking for. Smart homes. Let's do it. Encourage biking. Absolutely. Lightning rods. Weird. VIP area. So you can upgrade to electric cars. That's so cool. Right, let's see how that does then. This area is going to be high-tech. And I feel like what we need to do is put our other monorail over on this side. So we kind of know how to do this. Let's go and demolish those things. Day 39. The mayor's still not removed the body from the park near to where I live, says Roman Empire II. Roman Empire II says, Day 40. Mayor rises taxes by 200%. What? I raised it by 2%. Jeez. Let's go down here. Let's go grab that. And you're going to... That's... Ah, this entire time, all I had to do was rotate it. Space already occupied. That's not good. Maybe it'll go on this side over here. I got a bad feeling about this. Let's try to build it again. I'm in... Am I doing the wrong thing? With road, yeah. Okay, okay. I'll take it. It's wonky, but I'll take it. So we'll bring that road back. And then it's going to be a bit wonky there. I should be able to adjust that with move it. So if we go, press M, click on this. We want to rotate it, which I think was, like that. And then possibly move it to the left a little bit. It looks like it's put it on a bridge. It's raised it up, which ain't so great. Looks like we're going to get away with it being there, though. Alright, that's cool. So now we've got 2 stations. Do we have to tell the monorails to do their thing? Is the question. Open the budget panel. Relocate building. Passengers service last week 0. Not so great, not so great. Now you want power. Jeez, you want everything, didn't you? Now you'd be asking for water next. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. Right, so we've still got loads of demand for these buildings. Let's keep them rolling in. Let's keep these buildings rolling in. We can fill up that little patch. There's a whole row. Or maybe not the whole row. It looks kind of messed up over here. Okay, let's get some high density in behind it. Whole block of high density there. And that bit. And slowly we'll bring it over to this thing. Ollie95 says he can't read every message, so it can happen that sometimes he ignores it, but he really isn't. I'm not ignoring. Ignoring is knowing and ignoring, right? Hammer says, I'm currently wondering whether my posts are invisible to X or just not worthy of being read out. Different games have a different level of interaction. You'll find that this game has me very involved in what's going on here. Lenrock says, X, you need to lay out a monorail line. What? We got a monorail line. It's right here. The monorail line be right here, surely. He needs to get this Twitch mod installed, says Tisha Bluey. I'm not sure if the Twitch mod is safe to use or not. I don't know what's going on with that anymore. Monorail line. Ah, do I have to do that? Ah. Monorail track. So I don't know what's going on now. Like, I've kind of not got a clue. Here's what I'm going to do. Yes, let's demolish that too, because that all got butchered. Let's do our line like this. Let's try something different this time. Let's go grab the monorail station. Hey, what is that? It's a hub. Goodness me. Bus hub, right, interesting. Oh, the stuff you can build on this, so cool. So what if that pokes outwards? It'll let me... I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with this monorail business. I mean, it will go there, will it? So if it goes there, and I connect it here, like that... Oh, you are just a pain in the bum. This is just a pain in the bum. That's all it is. It's just a pain in the bum. Ah. Ha. Now that looks absolutely awful, I agree. But does it then work? Are we then able to send them... Oh, goodness me, it looks like a roller coaster. Can I then send the peeps out onto this? I'm dying to know. I've got to go all the way over here, right? What is up with that? Do I have to go all the way to this one? Oh. What a dum-dum that entire time. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of these rails. Let's try and do that again. What a waste. What a waste. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of all of you. Going to go grab our monorail station again. Cool, the amount of money we're wasting. Unbelievable. We have to use that move it tool, don't we? Right, let's move it. Just move it, move it, move it, move it. Oh, shut up, X. Right, let's... what do I have to do again? Hold down control and rotate. Then move it. So is that road looking reasonable? It kind of is. I think we need another rotation, and maybe like that. Awesome. Yes, very good. Cool. We have successfully built a station. Now, can we please make our monorail work, computer game? I want a monorail that works. Oh yes, you will go over there, and then you'll come all the way back. Don't think it goes round in a circle yet. Which kind of makes sense. But anyway, at some point we might see the monorail working. Now, these people... Oh, we want water, we're thirsty. Always moaning, aren't they? Always moaning about something. It's a conspiracy, I tell you. Birdie says, I want a petition, X. to do an all singing stream. An all singing stream? You kidding me? That'll make your ears bleed. Right, let's go over here and do that. And then that, we might as well connect that across there. Nice. Right, what other things could we build in this area? I'm going to start zoning some stuff out. Let's see some suggestions in chat for other types of buildings we could put into these areas. Oh, that's messed up, is it? Great. Great, I didn't realise that that was missing in the middle. Big old block there. See, this is one of those moments where perhaps I could use move it, right? So if I get rid of this, I go here, and I... See, now I can manipulate the shapes of those blocks. But by how much and how... See, I think we'll leave it alone, but you can see what I'm getting at there. We won't go crazy with this. Right, so lots of residential. A prison, says Cosmology. Great, a prison. Take care of the services, Winky Face, says Sicarus DU. Why not an episode of HC where X only sings, says Hykeron and Dragon. I did sing in an episode one time. That one time. Skate park, says Humbly B. I like the sound of a skate park. Is there... There is one, I'm sure I remember. Oh, is this where it is? This is related to watery things, right? What's that? I feel like we're getting close. Skate park! Nice. We totally should have one of these in a little bit more of a, like, an area with stuff surrounding it. So, where should we put it? I feel like somewhere here is going to be the right spot for the skate park, but I want to have some buildings around it. Now, when we destroy that cable, there's going to be a lot more buildings in there. So let's put it right on that corner. Then that little road is sort of next to it. Make it look a little bit interesting. So let's go and demolish this. We probably don't need this anymore. Alright, and then let's have a look at the gridding. Oh no, this is all raised up, so you can't. Of course, of course. Well, we need more of this industry stuff, so all of that gets zoned, and then everything behind it can become housing. Me like, all of that's going to be housing as well. Me like very much. Right, we got trash problems. The deal probably is it has to go such a long way to get to the other place. So let's go build a road over here. This road shall just be a simple little trash can road. Ah, this thing will need power as well, won't it? So... Alright, and then we'll have some incineration going on over here. That thing probably needs water, if that's how I remember it needing water. Very cool. Right, so how is our city looking? Let's just go have a little evaluation of the area. Now, it's been a good stream. I don't know how long we've been streaming for, but it's looking good. Sigarus DU says, can nuclear power stations in this game actually blow up? I think so. I think so. Oh, it looks like that bit burnt down again. It will slowly regrow. Unless all the trees are gone. No, they're still there. I feel like this area could be expanded easily. It's weird how a lot of stuff flickers. I don't know what's doing that. It must be one of the mods. But in general, everything's kind of looking good. Oh, you are like just on the fringe. One pipe. I built one pipe just for you. And it looks like we've got a trash problem around here. So the traffic's kind of a bit awkward here, but this area ain't getting any bigger. Maybe we can make the lanes of those roads a bit bigger and remove these buildings. I'm not sure if that would be a good idea. Okay, now if you're making a right-hand turn here, you're going to take up space on that inside lane. So it might be a smart idea to add in a little bit of like a slip road off of here that goes too steep, really. It's kind of not what I was expecting. Is it actually this thing here isn't properly placed? Kind of looks like. Because when I do that, I think it's saying, yeah, look, you can't actually make a little... Let's pause the game. Let's demolish this. Let's come back a little bit further to about there. And then let's go up and on. No? It's a little bit tricky now, isn't it? I'm not sure what I'm doing here is helpful in any way at all. Let's leave it alone. I seem to be making more of a mess than I'm helping. Wow, this thing just got busy. It's a busy bee. Yeah, it is a busy bee, isn't it? Wow. It was looking good a minute ago, and now it's looking terrible. So, if you want to exit this area and go in that direction, it ain't very good for you. Now, we've got a lot of traffic coming off of this way. That's good. So I'm thinking, what if we remove... Oh no, there's traffic coming through there. Hey, we're a big city now! We can do water treatment, crematorium, floating garbage collector, crypto observatory. Jeez, that sounds amazing. What is that? It stores the clinically deceased. To revive them! Oh my god, you can revive dead people in this game. Unbelievable. It's officially jammed up, isn't it? So we need another connection here that takes traffic out of the area. Problem is, our traffic funnels through... I think it's actually kind of obvious what we need to do here. We need to unzone a couple of these buildings. Let's dezone them. I hear a big crazy loud noise at the moment. Okay, let's demolish, say goodbye to those industries, and create an exit only here. I'm definitely hearing some crazy noises. It's coming from these buildings, peeps. They're weird buildings. So if we go underground here, our biggest problem is hitting that tunnel. So we either go deeper than the tunnel, which might not be a problem. Okay, seems we can go under there. So we bring it out, and now we've got to bring it back up to about here. Let's get a little bit of angle on that. Right. So that has got to be quicker. It's got to be quicker than going through this thing. And if worse comes to worse, we could even make one for the other direction as well, right? Which would be super simple as well. Rather than going up here and going left, you could... Yeah, let's get rid of this zone here as well. Okay. And let's add a path that comes off this side. Goes to about there. And then decides it's going to connect with that road. That might be a bit of a sharp angle, you know. Let's hope that can make some difference. Get a mod called Anarchy for easier placement, says AJ Main. Yeah, not so sure about playing with that one. Like, I'm trying to keep it all a little bit vanilla at the moment. I love that we've got people cycling in and out of this horrible smoggy area. It's pretty disgusting, this place, isn't it? And they're using it. Look at that. They're using the exit ramp, so that's probably quite good. It's probably very good. Do we have traffic lights on here? I think we do. Let's see what happens when we turn them off. Okay, now it's a little bit chaotic, but we'll let them do that. We'll let them do that. It looks ridiculous, but it kind of works. Although you're clearly getting stuck. Right, has that helped? Cool, it's backing up. So where are these ones going? I think they're trying to make the right-hand turn over here. I think a lot of this traffic's trying to make the right-hand turn into this area. And again, we could use some crazy road manipulation to open a space and send it underground, but I think we might be getting a bit crazy at that point. Dragon Jelly is resubscribing for 2 months in a row, saying, "Hey Asuma, I've been watching for a long time now. I always your vids. Keep up the great work. You always my vids. Wow, I appreciate that you always my vids, man. Thank you for that. Hope you're enjoying today's stream." Priorities at the roundabout is not the best, says Connor HU. Yeah, clearly. I mean, it's the lanes. The lanes has always been the weird thing. You can see them swap in the lane. You want them to be in a different one, yet they go to the outside one. Like, they're only going straight over, yet they want to get in that lane. If they stayed on this one and exited there, maybe if we made this a 2-lane exit, it might help. It's a 2-lane highway. Too steep. Let's pause, delete, and see what we can do. So if that's a 2-lane exit, will that help at all? We've not got the traffic coming around from this side now. Now they still want to converge into one. Brilliant. Well, we'll leave that as it is. We'll leave it as is, peeps. This is the problem with the roundabouts. They don't do good with big amounts of traffic, do they? This area's looking great, though. The monorail is going back and forth. We got halfway through that project. Steph Peters is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime, and so is Popplegand29. Thank you for your subscriptions. I appreciate that, and I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Having a good time hanging out with us. Thank you for your support. Heat Def says, "Do you have any traffic behaviour mods? The default traffic AI is trash, and they almost always just take up one lane on the multi-lane roads." You've now encouraged me to use one of these mods. If it will stop them doing that, that would be great, because I would much rather that the drivers are smart than to me have to mess around with the roads constantly. That would be cool. Alright, let's continue working on our area. It'd be really cool to have more placeable prop stuff to fill in areas like this. But you know what I like to do? I like to fill them in with trees. Oh yeah, you thought we were going to go this stream without placing some trees. You're wrong. You're wrong, buddy. Let's use our painting tool over here. Let's paint the place, you know. Let's paint it pretty. So another thing about this area is there's going to be a lot of greenery. Don't you just know it? There's a whole bunch of greenery there, but we won't get crazy with that at this moment. So let's go keep looking for places to zone. So high demand again for the offices. Let's have a big office area right here. Okay, and next to it we're going to have a little commercial joint right there. Let's do all of that. Looking good. Maybe this area here, the whole opposite side, just massive residential right next to that bit. Let's check out our pipage going on over here. We'll put you to about there and connect to that. Cool. How about we put in another monorail station? Does that sound like a good idea? Because I just realised we're building up this area. If we don't have all the monorail stations in place, it could be a little bit disastrous. So I think the best place to put one would be here, where it hasn't been built up yet. That unfortunately means that we're going to have to do away with Kathleen Avenue. I've noticed they're all named after people, it seems, rather than places. Heat Def says there are some very in-depth traffic mods that all place all your right-hand turn only lanes, modify traffic light patterns, but if you want to keep it relatively vanilla, there are a handful of basic traffic mods that simply allow the cars to behave like normal, somewhat smart drivers. Anything is better than default. Heat Def, if you could tweet me something that is similar to the second thing that you said, that's what I'm looking for. I don't want to get into crazy complexity of building stuff. I would just like the drivers to be smarter and use the lanes correctly. So if you know of a mod, feel free to tweet it at me and we can check that out after the stream. Like, I'm not going to install anything while I'm streaming. That's not quite straight, but it'll do. And then we just gotta grab our little, yeah, except can we make it ever so slightly curved? We can't. It's mean. It's mean, it hates us. Ooh, and then there's that as well. That looks kind of ugly and awful, but it is what it is. Yeah. Haven't been able to get the Move It mod to work with that stuff. Why don't we try it now? Let's try that and press up. Oh no, it's working. Oh, but it's working on both ends. Let's click on that as a point. Ah, now it's actually working. Oh, look at that, peeps. Look at that. We have fixed the problem. Ain't that something? Ain't that something right there? Cool, so we now have 1, 2, 3 over here. I feel like ideally we'd like a 4th one and a 5th one, but we'll just focus on the 5th one for now, which we're going to put in this spot here. So this one is going to get destroyed, and then we are going to grab the monorail. If I can click on the right thing. Oh. After a history of these being a pain in the butt, they're now sort of being a little bit easier to work with. Problem is, it's very, very close here. So it's probably got something to do with the height of this thing that's going to make it tricky to connect. Right, yeah, look at that. That not good. That not good, friends. How are we going to fix this one? Let's get rid of the zoning. Let's click on move. Place it up. Big time. That might be a bit much. It is a bit much. Okay, now can we make a road connection here, or is it going to make me suffer? Ah, distance too short. Hey, I was about to demolish this, but what if we could... First of all, let's rotate it a little bit, so... Wait, what am I trying to do again? Move it mods, yeah. Let's rotate it. Let's move it that way a little bit, then back this way. So the road behind it is going to need some serious work. Let's see if that's enough for it to connect. It is! Good! Okay, now we can see from here that we need to make some more adjustments. Oh, no, don't do that. The trees, they dance. Okay, that's nice and flat, and then over here, it's roller coaster hell. So let's go click that off. Am I still using the Move It mods? I would like to click somewhere else. That's all I want to do. Can I get that little point in between? There I can. Interesting. It's not quite what I'm after here. I think it might be better to rebuild this road. Okay, so I've destroyed those. And we're probably going to end up with a bridge. Which ain't so bad, actually. That ain't so bad. I'm happy with that. Cool. I guess we have built this whole area on a slope, so it kind of makes sense. This area's looking gorgeous, by the way. So now we've got all our monorail stations in. Let's go adjust that line that we set up. There should be a way to, like... I'd like to just remove it. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's not... No, don't be sad. We're just going to connect all of them. Alright. Then you're going to come back round to this one. Wonderful. Now, can I make yet another one so we can have two that... Oh, we can make it go in the opposite direction this time. So we've got two that go in opposite directions from one another. I think that's what we're doing right now. Sweet! 2 lines, 2 lots of monorails going in, and now it's saying that. I don't know quite what that means then. Because you do have an ending of your line. Anyway, the monorails are going out. Agnik, however you say your name I think is deliberately unpronounceable. Saying, me always saying new extension available. Yeah, we're not using the new extension. We're using this one. Right, so again we have to continue expanding. It is wonderful. The demand for housing is real. Okay, let's go put in like a block there. Let's fill in that one. Let's have a little bit of commercial somewhere. Tiny bit of commercial in here. Not that bit though. Then a block there. Ah, and there's our monorail station, by the way. So let's get a big chunk of housing on the back of that. That's going to look interesting. Should we make that high density? Just a couple of high density ones? Don't know how that's going to look. Yeah, and that's going to be housing as well. Right, so over on this side, big old batch of housing. And this is it, man. We're just expanding big time. As I expand the housing, I am supposed to be doing the offices, I've just realised. So let's add in another row of those somewhere. Okay, maybe we'll make all of this offices as well. And again, a little bit of commercial down the end there. It's all looking good. Roman Empire II says me equals derp. Okay. Hey X, when you stop streaming, can you host me? I'm going to play City Skylines today, says 3XJR. I don't do hosting by request. I do it of my own accord. Let's go have a look at that. We need another one of these, I think. Oh, you've got a garbage problem. Oh, that's waste sewage, the other one. Sewage treatment be bad. Let's get an eco drain. Oh wait, we can build a facility thing, can't we? We need to build a proper facilities area soon for some of this stuff because we want to move off the pollution. Want to make the city healthier. So there we go. Is that what we needed? I hope that's what we needed. It doesn't look like it's doing anything yet. Anyway, we're making money. Let's go repay our loan. Let's pay it back. Oh, we should start to empty these as well. Right, so the entire city looks good, apart from that place. Let's not talk about that. And then we got this weird problem with our tracks, our monorail tracks. Oh, and you need water. Of course you do. Of course you do. And they need it over here. Right, so what's going on with that track? What do I have to click on to fix this? Lanes overview. Where's the monorail? Oh, right, so let's go yes and yes. Now, I remember what way we made the first line, so what we're going to do is create a new line and add stop. Add stop. So I must have done something wrong here. Add stop. Complete line. There we go. They go in two directions. Awesome. Now, the question is, how many people are using it? No one's using the monorail at the moment. That is interesting. I wonder why. Maybe it doesn't actually go anywhere useful. Well, we'll leave it running and hope it does something. Let's keep building up the area by zoning, I guess. That's what needs to be done. All I hear is the little dings of things improving. That's a really good sound. All of that can be offices. Right, we're starting to get more commercial demand than anything else at the moment. All of that as well. And this big block right here. Looking good. We are looking good. So that little high density bit there, that looks fantastic being on a slope. Wow. Oh, how are you parking? I don't park like that myself, mate. I don't think it looks very good. It doesn't look very safe. That car looks kind of wonky as well, doesn't it? It looks very wonky. But I like this. I like the way the building's on the slope. That just looks super interesting. I think maybe we should add a little bit more high density. What do you reckon around here? So we could have a road peel off the side here. From like there. Why is it one way? Why is it underground? It's too steep. Kind of makes sense. Let's use the move it tool to solve this problem. Also, let's go upgrade the road type. Okay, so if I go here, let's click that. Let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're going to hold it down a little bit. Play it by eye. It's not actually doing anything, is it? What happens if I click on that, though? So that's the way you move it up. Right. That's starting to make some sense. Now we've got to watch the trees blink. It's not my favourite activity, but it'll do. Now we can go down here and move all of that up as well. You forgot about low density, says AJ Main. Did I? We could expand the low density area, I guess. Okay, now that's pretty level with it, isn't it? So let's go grab the roads and build it from here to here. Looking pretty sweet. So let's make this another little burst of high density. Okay, we're going to have all of that and all of this. Even that on the corner, I guess. But then behind it it's going to be all housing facing the sea, which is very desirable. Have it, well, not quite the sea, but you know what I mean. And we probably won't put any houses on this side of the street. I think we'll leave it like that. Let's have a block of offices over here. And then I think we'll make these outskirt areas offices as well. With a little bit of... oh, it's still offices, whatever. Cool. Man, we have built a wonderful looking area today, haven't we? You forgot about... oh wait, I've already read that message. Is the map being played or based on a real city? Oh, we're just making our own thing, Cutie Pie Kitten. Just doing our own thing, hanging out here. So we've got a lot of traffic coming across this main road. I think that means that we want to get in here and remove that, basically. Chaos! Let chaos unfold. Look at those cyclists getting in. Look at that monorail. Oh yeah, I'm liking the look of this. Where else do we have junctions? Let's get these things turned off. We don't like traffic lights anywhere, really. Okay, they're turned off in other places. Maybe that one in the middle should have them on, since it's like a four-way intersection. That seems like a smart idea. That one, that's not as popular, that one. Right, let's hope this doesn't end up with an increase in accidents, because I could be to blame for that. I could definitely be to blame. Right, it's looking good, isn't it? Wow! That's superb! We have built a beautiful, gorgeous area over here. It's not even finished yet. It's not even finished. It's looking wonderful. This high density thing is looking alright. I guess those will probably take a while to upgrade. We should probably put like another park in the area to encourage smiley faces. So I'd like something smallish that we could put in this area. Maybe there before it gets built up, or on that corner. Ah, how about there? Nice little park next to the cliff. Don't fall off the edge. Epic Boss Monkey says, been a while since I watched someone playing City Skylines. Last time was when you and Kralis played it. That was years ago then. Jeez, Kralis was a master at this game. Really good at it. New building apparently. What is this? Oh, we can build the Resurrect the Dead thing. Man, I love the idea of building this stuff, but I'm a little bit worried about building expensive stuff that doesn't quite return yet. How's our crematorium thing doing? Seems to be alright. We might have a death wave in the future. Let's go just put one near this area to be on the safe side. Let's have a good old cremo just over there. Right, how is the situation with the power? The power be good. The water be great. The sewage is meh. Looks like this area up here wants some better sewage. Sorry, waste removal. Excuse me. Let's go get another incinerator plant. Plop down over here. Right, I feel like a connection between this residential area might be in order at some point. And the place to put it might just be at the end of that road, strangely enough. Let's see what we can do with that. Huh, looks like some of this stuff got unzoned. Let's go drag this out to about here. And then start to use this tool. That is quite the high road, but it'll do. Perfectly enough, it just goes over there. So let's grab this. Let's make a really big, wide turn. Feel like that flattens out too soon. It kind of does the job okay. There you go, so there's a connection there that might alleviate some traffic, add in some stuff moving around. Spangleboo says, a cremo? That's worse than cremies. Well, cremies are plurals of cremos, so one is worse than two, apparently, in this situation. Jeez. Highway on-off ramp, says Redinator. I don't want to use that, really. I've been trying to keep the, like, the living areas sort of disconnected from these, so they have to go through our interchange system, or they can walk to places. Now, we put in cycle tracks. I'm not sure if pedestrians walk on those cycle tracks. You were on a bike. Because I haven't really thought about that for this area, have I? Here's another thought. You see this here? That's a nice little connection. I would like to include this one in that connection. Problem is, we've built up the end there a little bit too much, I think. Let's see what we can do. Now, this is inefficient with our road layout, but that's fine. I kind of like things being a little bit quirky and charactered from time to time. So if we run a road like this, let's bring it back to where it's one slope. Oh, wow. Okay, now what we want to do is try and get it on that trajectory. I'm not sure what's going on. That's kind of weird, but okay. I think what we need to do is bring in our move it tool. And just bring it like that. Wonderful stuff, wonderful stuff. So now we've got a few extra roads here and there, just connecting things together. I like the look of this. Certainly looks a little bit quirky from this area right here, but it is what it is. And we'll see if cars and stuff start using it. So I'm hoping that our incinerator business over here can then head all the way down there. By the way, maybe it would be a smarter idea to make this road have a bit better capacity. I think they can travel faster on that. The Stellion's in chat. Welcome to the stream, Stellion. Sicarus D says the order in chat is back. Do that, it would be bad. Don't know what you mean, buddy, but it's okay. It's alright. Cool, let's go finish zoning up some of these areas. We never really took care of the last spots in these plots, did we? So we want all of that zoned up. We'll have a little commercial spot just there. Are we going to need those power cables like so? Let's put you there, remove that one. And then we'll have a big old blob of commercial just there. The rest of it can be all of that. So the city is ready to expand further. These homes look really nice. Oh, do you know what we might have should have done? Maybe should have done, could have done, would have done. Put in a couple of little parks, quick, before they get cray-cray with it. Dog park we've done plenty of times. Fishing island. Tropical garden. These are some of the things we could build. Plaza with trees, that's always a nice one. Let's put plaza with trees just there. Alright, and then the other place we're going to put it is there. Sweet, let's keep the area good. Let's look at the happiness of these places. Right. Do you need a plaza with trees? They need something in this area to cheer them up. This place sure looks like it needs it. We'll have it right there. Anyway, city's looking good, right? Pony Butts in chat. Welcome, Pony. Our city is looking amazing. I wish it didn't have to be nighttime all the time. Did we do the last city? Oh no! We just got there! And now we can build solar power plants. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next stream, I think what we'll do is make an area dedicated to solar. And we can put electric cars there as well. Which will give us an excuse to pollute the planet even more by ripping more materials out to replace all our petrol guitars. Guitars, apparently. To replace our petrol cars with electronic. I'll shut up now. I'll shut up, because apparently I can't talk. Right. We still need loads of this stuff, so let's keep zoning it. And we'll put in the occasional little spot of this here and there, you know. High density, looking good. Nice. It's all going to be offices around here. Because we need those offices at the moment. This one though, gonna have some more of that going on. This area here would probably be a good place to put more housing. Man, this music's beautiful. More little spots. That one can be. No, that one can be housing. We'll put a shop there and a shop there. Some offices on this one. Right, we are filling in some demand here. Big old area for these things to go in here. Nice, and we're going to do some little commercial hotspots again. At least on that one. How about we have commercial there, but then on this one we're going to do residential. Then over here, 2 residentials, 2 commercials. Very good. Man, we are like filling in this entire ring now. It's looking superb. I heard Motorhead only plays with petrol guitars, says WM Spencer. If any band would suit petrol guitars, it would be them. Sicarus DU says Scar might build some absolutely amazing cities with his love to detail. Oh yeah, for sure. Did Scar play this game? He must have played this game. I can't imagine a world where he didn't. I can't imagine it. I don't want to live in that world, peeps. How are we doing? Power's good. Water be looking good. Garbage be great. That garbage be great. Let's go adjust our budget then, because we are whooshing out the money on that stuff. Whooshing it out. If the water's good as well, we can probably drop that down a little bit. And look at this, we put the roads down early in the game and never really had any problems with it. Now I feel like that street should connect over there. Just looks like it belongs. Right, how's the water in this area? Are we missing any points? I don't think we are. Let's do that, because I think this area is going to get expanded upon. Yeah, so there's some room for expansion here. get a big old block of houses going on. A little bit of commercial there. And then a big old chunk of those. Looking swell. Imagine a 2-player co-op with X and Scar, says Tabushi. Do you know, being able to play with another player in the same world together, that would be so much fun. City Skylines multiplayer, we need it. We need it, peeps. Let's check out the traffic in the city again, because we did such a good job with the traffic. So this road here is unsurprisingly busy. That junction there, it's alright. Well, this looks like it makes sense. I'm glad we added these extra roads. They seem to just help move the traffic through some different directions. So as always, this is a problem. Now that sharp turn there is probably not good. I'm just trying to think about what we could do here. I've got a little bit of an idea actually. I've got a brainwave. Could be a terrible brainwave. Could be a bad brainwave. We don't know. We're about to find out. What kind of brainwave is it? That one is the road type we want. So what if I destroy that? You know, I know what you're thinking. X, not a good idea. Oh well. We might have to just destroy a building, I think. Let's go. Remove this. Bring back that original connection that we had here, which was far better. Yep, something like that. That looks, you know, 100 times better, doesn't it? I think with the Move It tool, we might be able to make that even better. If we press M, click there, and sort of move it towards me a little bit. Oh wow, we can really open that up, so that's not such a sharp turn. Oh, this Move It tool is super fantastic, isn't it, basically? It's super fantastic. I can adjust and move, like, the entirety of all of this as well. So where we got those awkward turns that we couldn't upgrade, I can adjust it. But anyway, my idea was to have a road coming off of here. It doesn't seem like such a good idea. Now, this road is hardly ever getting used. I think we should get rid of it. It's getting skedaddled out of here. They have added proper roundabouts yet, says 205 Badger. I mean, proper roundabouts have been in this game since day one, really. It's just about if you can use them. So my theory is what we want is a road coming off of here somewhere. That it's going to be hard to get the right angle on. Lizzie Best says, how long do you plan on streaming for today? Pretty much until the playlist runs out, I think. Okay, so now we're going to go... I mean, this isn't too bad, right? But let's just use that mod. And just make it a little bit smoother if you're coming off. So then this road can go... Am I using the right thing? Yeah, I am. Oh, it would actually connect that time. What did that car just do? It just broke the laws of physics, my friends. I see you breaking the laws of physics. You won't get that past me. Let's see how the traffic works with that. Oh, that's noise pollution. Oh, that's something we could do to increase like the rating of some parts of the city is to... So, highway with sound barrier, is that what we're currently operating with? Let's have a look. Yes. Okay, so we could put in some sound barriers just on the one side. That might help keep the noise down next to these residents. I don't know if the effect would be immediate. Right. Oh, look, the monorail is loud. So this is a loud place to live. Jeez, I didn't know the monorail was so loud. Nice and peaceful out in these areas though, right? I mean, that's good. So a busy road obviously produces a lot of sound. I think maybe some of these residents here are getting it a bit much. So let's go upgrade their roads. So that removes a little bit there. And then maybe on this side as well. Just because we're nice. We care about our citizens. Not those ones over there, just these ones on this side. Lizzie Bear says that my next question is, how long is this playlist? I don't know. It's probably near the end. We've been listening to the same record over and over again. Oh man, this is great. So now we are producing 14,000. That's fantastic. And let's have a look at traffic again. That's what we were trying to change here. Yep, I think we've made a difference with this road. Subsequently, we've added a lot of traffic into this area. I've got a feeling it might have something to do with industrial coming through here to get to this area. Like, what are you? Let's pause the game. Jeep! Going to the Spruce residence. It looks like you're going the wrong way, mate. I'll leave them to it. There is a way to see traffic routes. If I go, like, trucks. What am I looking at here? Oh, there's a built-in adjust road tool. Priority roads. Hi. I'm not sure what that is then. Oh, there you go. Look at that. So lots of trucks. Right, that's more like it. So trucks are coming out of here and they're looking for a right-hand turn. Okay, so it's not them coming in. They're trying to get out and get over there. So this road that we built is good. We kind of need the same road again to go over into this space. That's fascinating, isn't it? Could we perhaps build that? This junction here is going to get a hammering. Let's go break up this road. Okay. We're going to extend you out here. Sorry to that building, it's bye-byes. Oh look, we can do this. Let's get it to about there. Cool. See, now we have the problem of finding, like, see, I probably did this last bit wrong. What we should do is get it as close as we can, which isn't actually going to be that close, and now that's always going to hit that road. Maybe we go underground. So let's demolish. Let's have this thing go 1, 2, 3. It's snapping to all sorts of stuff at the moment, which I don't want it to do. Okay, that's looking promising. Let's put it to there. Right, let's use the move tool for a second here. Check this out. We're going to shrink that road in a little bit. Hopefully that'll give us enough space to make a connection. So going back down underground, can we... it's not looking good. It looks like where we've stopped underground is a little bit too close. So let's try it again. Too steep. And then there's the structure, there's the middle of the bridge. So it kind of looks like maybe what we should do is go to about here. Maybe go further. There you go. Right then, it's a little bit messy, but it is what it is. Do we have any traffic lights there? We do, we're getting rid of those. This is like freeways, says Lego Man. This is like a city builder. This is cray-cray stuff going on here. Let's check out our traffic routes. So we want to see them change it up and go through that path there that we just added. Essentially. We had a lot of those a moment ago. It seems like it's calming itself down now. But a ton of routes want to go in here. Now notice how they go to here and they stop. Is there a problem with the rest of that road? Did I make it like a one-way? It just seemed to stop there. I've got a feeling a lot of this game might go through cycles where like the trucks come in and then they do their thing and then they all come out and go to the other areas, but We're hosted by El Mango, apparently, says Stado. Cool. Thanks for letting me know. Ghost says, how's the black hole project going? Oh, I haven't worked on it since I recorded that episode. Haven't had any time. I'll get to doing another episode of Hermitcraft real soon, though, and get back to work on it. Right, we're in demand of commercial. I want to refrain from putting more commercial in here now. We're going to have to do another commercial area soon. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure how that's going to work. Man, this area is superb. Absolutely superb looking, isn't it? Looks like, yeah, looks like we've actually zoned out a heck of a lot of this stuff. So, doesn't seem to be much. There seems to be demand for it even though, but whatever. Lawrence says, why not building a road that goes directly in the right without going on the freeway? Why not build a road that goes directly in the right without going on the freeway? Oh, you mean from here to there? It's not that far, is it? Like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Huh, that's an interesting idea. Like, if we had a through road between these areas, though, maybe we could add, like, a one-way road. Oh, that's an experiment I want to try. These are things that can go. Drug dealers? In my city, there are drug dealers. Can you believe it? Oh, they even got it. They even advertise. I can't believe it. I'm disgusted, peeps. I'm disgusted. So if we go and just, let's grid snap all. So if we go extend this area, which we actually kind of need to do. Right, so we're going to extend that so they shouldn't worry or moan or whatever. I guess temporarily. Well, let's see what happens. Let's get a one-way road. Can we have cyclists on the road? Probably. So let's go all the way there. One-way road. Messes with the cycle track. We can fix that super quick. To there, and then grid snapping. What is it good for, eh? Well, that'll do for now. We can come back and make that look better later. So a one-way road and then another one-way road. This time though, I think I'm going to make this one like so. Now I think what we're going to inadvertently do, 6-way, no 4. Oh, 4s don't do that, do they? Let's go with that. Yeah, what we're inadvertently going to do is create a shortcut now where they will want to go down here and across to there into this area. So I've got a feeling this might be bad, but we'll see how it works. Hopefully it's good. I wonder if having another cycle track around here is a good idea. Oh, I wish it would not snap to that right now. Oh, do you know what? Get rid of it. Apparently it won't let me get rid of it. There we go. So, they're coming through. I mean, some cars are going that way, so it's good for something. And some cars are going that way as well. Right then, peeps, I think this is where we're going to wrap up the stream. It's been a lot of fun. We will continue with the city in the next stream. I'm super pumped about this game. We're learning a lot. We're building a wonderful city. We've got money in the bank. We've got money rolling in. I think next time we might play on fast speed. And we'll do some probably expansion of this area maybe. It's looking great though, this city. It's looking super interesting. Fire, says Lukey boy. There's a fire, peeps. Yeah, like I said, that's where we're going to end it. Thank you everyone for tuning in today, man. Thank you as always so much for the support. Appreciate y'all coming by and watching. Appreciate all y'all hanging out in chat. Thanks to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, thanks for the support. This will be uploaded to the second channel. And there is a lot of people... No, there isn't. What am I looking at here? Ah, that fella who we raided the other day is streaming. If you like Hermitcraft and you want some Hermitcraft action, False is streaming. But I'm going to be sending you over to the fellow who's doing City Skylines the other day because he has a really interesting city and I want to see it again. So I'm sending you over there. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.